Hutch 6, Roll Hutch Podcast. Gotta talk about Sony, guys, as well. It's not looking good for Sony right now. PS5 Pro, $700 now. It's not looking good for Sony right now. And the PS5 Pro is discless. I told people that because again, I told Diamante this. You won't be hyped for PS5 Pro Diamante because, of course, you had the PS4 Star Wars Battlefront 2 PS4 Pro. But the PS5 one is discless. And if you're going to play your physical games Diamante as well, you have to pay another $80 to get the disc drive separately. But, like I said, this is not looking good for Sony, guys. Their first parts are dry until May. And if they don't come with any showcases by next year, no, they had a showcase since 2021, obviously. No showcase this year, one showcase last year, but that was terrible. No showcase in 2020. I think it was a showcase in 2022, but that one was in between. And then they had a showcase in 2021. That was the last one they ever had a showcase since 2022. And no showcase this year, unfortunately. And then they probably going to have no showcase in 2025, other than the games I told you about in my video I made a few days ago. Then we're going to have Tekken 9, Tekken Tag Team Tournament 3, and Borderlands 4, Borderlands 5, Borderlands 6, and it'll be the show 2025, NBA 2K26, Madden 2026. The Naruto remakes, the Yu-Gi-Oh remakes, the Metal Gear remake, Silent Hill 2 remake, Mortal Kombat. They're probably going to remake that game. They already made part 1, obviously. The sequel's coming out soon. I think it's going to come out next year, but anyways. And it'll be the show 2025. Games. Potentially Naruto Storm 5. We find out once the 5th Storm comes out, but anyways. Most like that 5th Storm, the 5 Naruto's death on that one more than likely. So take that with a grain of salt too, as well. Tom Clancy's Division Part 3 and 4. Tom Clancy's Breakpoint Part 2 years later. Call of Duty Vanguard 2 next year. Call of Duty Black Ops 7. That's on Microsoft now. All the Call of Duties, including the new ones that are coming out in 2020, coming out. Those all on Microsoft now, so I'll be able to play those day and date pretty much. Cold War 2, Vanguard 2, Infinite Warfare 2, Advanced Warfare 2, Bayonetta 4, Bayonetta 5, Bayonetta 6. But those are going to be on Sony because 2 and 3 were on Nintendo Switch and Part 1 was on Sony, on PS4, obviously. But anyways, I'll get Sony back, guys. Just be patient. If I don't get Sony back by next month, most likely be during November, the first week of November, pretty much. So just be patient, guys. Be patient, guys, okay? I'll have Sony back soon, but that's my last call. It's still right for Sony regardless because they don't have the first part. They're dry this year. So I can just keep up with the shoot 'em ups, the beat 'em ups, plating those out until they run out of ideas for those games, pretty much. The good thing of having 2 consoles, you can have the good thing of having the whole point of having 2 consoles, pretty much. You can finish the games you brought this year, pretty much. But don't worry, guys. I have Sony back soon. Just be patient. Just be patient. If it's not by next month, hopefully by November, I'll have Sony back. So just be patient. Be patient, okay? But anyways, Sony's charging $700 for that PS5 Pro. That's the last mid-gen refresh until the mid-2020s. I don't see no PS6 happening because they don't have the first parties. And I told them in all my videos this year, all my shorts this year, they don't got the first parties. Obviously, but like I said, it's not looking good for Sony right now, guys. Sony might lead the console industry, possibly. Because they don't have the double A's, they don't have the triple A's, and Hiroki Tanaka said they don't have the IPs. They're worried about the movies that defy these games, the movies itself, and they're not worried about the games right now, and that's not good for Sony either. But it's not finishing games, pretty much. And like I said, with Sony's charge for that PS5 Pro, that is ridiculous, man. That is ridiculous. $700? Like, come on, man. Come on, man. That's not fair for Sony right now. That's not fair for Sony right now. I know Devon going to say, well, $700 is expensive, but you still pay for it, right, Kyle? I'm wrong. Devon Day as well. You pay attention, obviously. Well, you're neurodivergent, obviously. I will not pay $700 for no console. I tell you that. Nobody can afford it. But you're full-time worker, pretty much. Like I said, Sony doesn't have the first parties. They're dry as hell this year. But anyways. Like I said, Sony's in deep doo-doo, y'all. I mean, in deep doo-doo so bad that we need to talk to Cousin Ken about this right now. Because, like I said, they don't got the first parties. And the price hike for Game Pass Ultimate and Core. And the other Game Pass tiers, the price hike starts tomorrow, September 12th. Yes. When I said in my video, I said Friday. I meant to say Thursday. Sorry about that in that video. That previous video. I meant to say Thursday. So Thursday, September 12th, the price hike for Game Pass Ultimate and Game Pass Standard, Game Pass Core starts up tomorrow. And once we find out what the price the Game Pass Standard is, that price goes up too tomorrow. And then Game Pass Core for the 3 months goes up tomorrow too. Now I know Joe said we can blame Microsoft. Blame Microsoft when it comes to the inflation prices. And you can't blame Microsoft for that either, Joseph. Because there was one video I was watching earlier. This said PlayStation. It was a video that I didn't see, obviously, on YouTube. Obviously, I was talking about PlayStation blaming Microsoft for the inflation of prices for all the memberships. That's it, and that's Mr. Boomstick's podcast. I'll be watching that tonight. But anyways, that podcast talks about PlayStation blaming Sony blaming Microsoft for the price inflation for the memberships. They said, well, Microsoft's inflating theirs tomorrow. Microsoft's inflating theirs tomorrow too, Joseph. And I told them this. They don't got Microsoft owns the first party now. Now the game you want to play, Final Fantasy, that's going to be on Game Pass Ultimate as of the end of this month. Because Square Enix is tired of this exclusive BS and BS indeed. But anyways, those Final Fantasy games are going to go on Microsoft Game Pass, including all the ones, Reunion, Rebirth, Integrate, 10x2, 1 and 2. 10x2 is what I meant to say. 10x3, 10x4 once that comes out, and then 10x2, 10x3, 10x4, 3 and 4 obviously. That's what I meant to say too as well. All those are coming to Game Pass, and then all the fighting games are coming to Game Pass, including Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Phase 2 Worlds, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. All those games are coming to Game Pass day and date now. Because Square Enix is tired of they squished the exclusivity deal with Sony. They squished it in a bad way right now. Just when they got tired of the exclusivity BS. So now the game's going everywhere now, even on Game Pass. So all the Final Fantasy are going to Game Pass also. Take that with a grain of salt. Because Tekken 9, once Tekken 9 Tekken Tag Team Tournament 3 comes on, that's going to be multiplayer. And they gave it probably on Nintendo Switch more than likely. But anyways. Like I said, like my aunt told me, what's the point of buying a game with Joe Broadman 20 if you're not going to finish it? That's what my aunt was saying to me a while ago. What's the point of buying a game if you're not going to play it right away or finish it? And that's true. Because like Santi said, if it was for me, John, and I say it again, if it wasn't for me, John, and Joseph, and I told Joseph this too. If it wasn't for me, John, and me and your spouse getting these games, you would never got these games. You'd have been down to nothing right now, because you don't borrow your other studios. It's more than just EA Sports. It's more than just Ubisoft. I know you play Ubisoft, so I'm not doubting you for that studio. But there's more than just EA Sports and Ubisoft. And Activision, it's more than just that. There's Bethesda. There's so many studios. It's not funny that you could have played a long time ago. I know Sony's going to, because going to say the console sales, and it's saying, well, they're 7-4-1 right now. I said, you can't say that. You run out of ammunition for that because they don't have the first parties. And two, you don't have the sources. I obviously have why Sony's effing up right now. And a lot of games flopped this year. So like I said, we need to spill the beans from the conference final. We need to talk now. We need to talk now. This is getting way out of hand. Because you've been blowing me and John about this. This is not looking good for you right now. Avoiding me and John about this. But anyways. Yeah, I know. But yeah, we need to talk to Cousin Ken about this. Because this is getting way out of hand. Because, like I said, they don't got the first parties. I got the first one in my collection of Sony, but once I get PS4 back, if not by next month, hopefully by November, obviously. Once I get it off this ad, I was going to get it off anyway. I got the first parties in my collection of games, including the one I was obviously playing the most, World War II Gold Edition Gold one. I was also playing Infinite Warfare Advance when I was playing the multiplayer, but anyways. So like I said, we need to talk to Cousin Ken about this right now. Because they don't got the first parties. They're running out of console ideas because the PS5 Pro is discless and they charge $700 for it. And also, they don't got the first parties on that either. And they just delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 until 2025, 2026. Yeah, right. Sorry for the distraction, guys. But also, that game could be on Microsoft. Well, Grand Theft Auto 6 could be on Microsoft. And if that game goes Microsoft falls the Rockstar, right? That's a wrap for Sony right there. Then they don't have nothing after they run on retros, indies, shoot 'em ups, beat 'em ups, the fighting games, maybe the sport games, the combat sport games, and everything else. It's not looking good for Sony right now. Not looking good for Sony right now. $700 for a PS5 Pro. What? Who's gonna pay that much for a console, man? I know D-Molly would say, yeah, they wouldn't come because they got money right there. Say, well, D-Molly, you don't understand what it's all about because who's gonna pay for some? Like I said, only the hardcore would get the PS5 because it's discless. It's all digital. Even with them making the disc version of that console as well. Like I said, that PS5 Pro might be a scam because they don't got the first parties. And I told Joe this. Once that last first party for Call of Duty comes out by October, they're dry until May of next year. May of next year. They don't got no first parties. And it better be something good other than that, because if they don't have those first parties, that could be no showcase for Sony going into next year. It's not looking good for Sony right now. Not looking good for Sony right now. We need to talk to Cousin Ken about this right now because we're in a different era. We're not in 2014 no more, bro. We're in the Xbox One. As far as the current Xbox, the one that John had, and the ones that John had, was media. I know you go say, how did you know that? Because I knew when John had it, obviously, he was using it, that console very well. He was using for what it's worth because he was making his videos on that too, on that console. Well, one in 2014 as well. He was successful with those videos as well. Media ended that console, not nothing else. It wasn't because the games that Joe would say for that about one, the games ended that. I said no, the media ended that. You know, using social media to their advantage pretty much. But anyways, they don't got the first parties. And once you realize they don't have the first party down, then we're gonna have to talk about this. You gotta stop boring me and John on this. We need to talk about this right now. Because I have all the reliable sources, even the new sources I follow, even when it comes to the retros and the indies. I got every source, as far as the sports sources and every other source that talks about journalism pretty much. That I follow as well. I got all the sources to roast you right now because you only bought 2 games in, but you paid $90. I couldn't get my mind on. You paid $90 for Madden 2025. Why would you do that? Why? And I said the game was worth it because it's a sports game. It's worth it, but that was only a 10% discount. You paid $90 instead of paying the full $100. But you could have got that for what, $45? That's sad, man. You paid almost $100, and who does that? I know it's Madden, but damn, man. You could have waited for that discount to be lower. That'd have been $45 or less for that Madden 2025 device. You paid $90. You might as well you broke your pockets for that game. You might as well you broke your pockets for NCAA College Football 2025, pretty much. You broke your pockets for that too. And that deluxe edition or that collector's or whatever, I think you got the deluxe edition. But anyway, you probably paid $90 for that too. You paid $108 for 2 games combined. And no, you paid for the device edition. I understand you trying to get the DLC, and I understand that. Most games include DLC, but still. You only brought 2 games this year, too, and I kept counting. Those were the 2 you brought this year. I brought over 200 games last year. Not including getting those free to plays last year, including the costume free to plays last year. Even brought 20 back when he brought the crew game yesterday. And that was $1, obviously. Because the play was $49, but that was 95%. It was $1, obviously. That was an Ubisoft game. But yeah, I brought 20 games this year. And counting the games, I brought 220 games plus the ones that gave me free stuff. Round up, they gave me. I rounded off. I got 240 games, but 120 of those, 120 of those I got free. The under 120 I paid for price cuts, even when I had the membership or not. But anyways, if I get PS4 back, that's my last console for sure. By the time November comes around, so be patient, guys. I'll have Sony back soon, guys. Soon enough. Soon enough. Just be patient. But and I know Joe's going to defend and say why did Sony hike up the PlayStation Plus price? Because obviously inflation too. A lot of people stockpiled up on PlayStation Plus 3. PlayStation Plus was a scam in 2010, 2006. And how I knew it was a scam, even when they gave you the free stuff and the free games, obviously, it was a scam. Just to get over you, to make sure you play online, pretty much. You know, Joe's going to say the console says Microsoft's sold for 4-1. And I said, well, it's 4-2 now because I got the game on the console on Fire TV, so all I got to do is get Sony back. So just be patient, guys. Be patient, guys. Yeah, because I'll have PS4 back soon enough, guys. Because that was my goal, my able to have 2 consoles. For free. Yeah, no, it's probably coming. Yeah, I know. But anyways, sorry for the distraction, guys. But anyways, once I get PS4 back, obviously, that's my last console pretty much. I already got the first parties that were obviously there on Sony. So anyways, like I said, you want to buy 2 games here too. You can't demand if you don't buy them. And that's been your problem too, man. You've been relying on me, John, recently to buy you this game, but you don't want to buy these games your damn self. That's what my aunt was telling me. So what's the point of buying a game if you're not going to play it right away, or if you play it right, you're not going to finish it? And then you complain when the game is not finished because you complain about me and John being historically dominant in games that were way ahead of your time. You know what the games are there. I already knew Street Fighter was a game of the decade. That was a no-brainer because it won Game of the Year last year. I already knew it was going to win Game of the Year last year. It was a no-brainer. So I already knew Tekken 8 was going to be this year's Game of the Year because it defied my nostalgia, pretty much. I already knew that Naruto was going to be this year's Game of the Year because the anniversary is coming up soon, I think. Again, because another anniversary for Naruto coming up soon. But anyways, because this month is Sega's Dreamcast 25th anniversary, 1999. And also, this is Sony's 30th anniversary, and also Microsoft's anniversary. I think it's not until October. Quote me on that. I could be wrong about the anniversary. But anyways, so like I said, you need to start paying for these games. When you gotta stop buying on me and John Reese to pay for these games. You got money, you need to buy the game. You want it, you buy it. It's just that simple. Because once I get my second console, just be patient, guys. I'll have PS4 back soon enough, guys. Just be patient, be patient. Yeah, I know. Because Joe don't buy the games. I've been the main one that's been buying them here. And getting them free on Microsoft.
And your birthday did it with me and me too. You did twice yourself.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I know. And the debate was yesterday. But anyways. Talking to my cousin in the background, sorry guys, as well. But like I said, Joe don't buy the games. I've been buying them. Maybe buying them for John and me because I know John will play them right away and finish them. On his PS4 once he gets that back soon. Joe doesn't buy the games. I do. So who's been rich when it comes to buying the games? Me. Who but benefit for those games? Me. And that was more of a hustle for those because those prices were coming up consistently for those games. I got all 3 shoes. I even got Darkest Dungeon free for Game Pass, but also got the game for price cut on Sony, so I'll be able to play that again on Sony and finish it. It's going to take a long time to finish it because it's a long game. Darkest Dungeon is a long game, but anyways. Like I said, you need to start buying these games. Stop around me and John. I used to buy this game. If you want the game, buy it. It's just that simple. You got money, as you would say. It's not all about the money. It's about using the money for the right things. If you get your needs first, then you get your wants. You don't put your wants over your needs. Because when you put your priorities are screwed. as they say. I learned that lesson the hard way and the easy way. After my aunt told me to stop more. You get your needs, then you get your wants after. Especially when it comes to electronics per se. How you think I got that tablet back in August of last year? And I had it for almost, it won't be 2 years now until next August since I had that tablet. And I took care of it too. So I'll get better with that now. But anyways, you want these things, you need to buy them, man. If you want the hard drive, you need to ask somebody to get you on, or at least cover you, ask somebody to cover you for that hard drive if you can't get it right away. Or buy the piece that way you'll have the space and you can start complaining about storage space for your games, or storage space about your games. Because I know you've been complaining about that all year. You've been doing that since most of last year and this year. Just buy the freaking piece so you that way you had the space installed in the last Call of Duty, man. Like, come on. And the other Call of Duties are coming out soon as well, including Modern Warfare 4.0 and 4.0 in Warzone. But anyway, I'm skipping that one too because of the Battle Pass. I said that in my video a few days ago. But anyways, come on, man. Stop playing around. And your control's almost $200, and they pushed that from $180 to $195 now. It's almost close to the price of Game Pass on the $50 less. But anyways, your control's almost $200 now. So like I said, man, you don't buy the game, I buy them. Because I'm obviously going to play them on something and finish and platinum out, unlike you. No offense. Anybody that gets the PS5 Pro, that's for the hardcore, if anybody that has more than 30 platinums or more. Or me that has 30 platinums or multiple PSN accounts. You know how hard it is to keep up multiple accounts? Keep with the gamer tag names after paying for those gamer tag names, or getting them free, or paying for them either way. You know how hard it is to keep it with multiple? It's very hard. If it was for Microsoft Authenticator, me installing Microsoft Authenticator and me surrounding Microsoft to keep it from being compromised, I'd have been trolled for all that account. All them accounts have been compromised. Cause I didn't have two-step authenticator to keep the account from making unspecified purchase or anything else or other compensations. But anyways, start the video at 23 or 24 minutes. But anyways, like I said, man, you want these games, you need to buy them. You want that hard drive, you need to buy it. That hard drive's going to cost you pretty price. That's going to be almost $200 to get that 2 terabyte or piece or cartridge, or whatever they call it, as far as the internal hard drive is concerned. That's going to cost you $200 to buy that, which is almost the same price as your controller. And that's almost $200 now because they pushed up $15 as of a few days ago. I've been buying the games for me and John because that way I'll be able to finish those. Like me and John be able to play those right away. I may have got the game for me and John, so way, and some for you, but maybe for me and John, so we joke. I mean, John and I can play them and finish them right away. Well, I done got Wilds on the Street for John, so he can finish it and platinum it out because that's RPG. That's how he RPG. So it's taking a minute to get that platinum, but anyways. If you want these games, you need to buy them, man. You need to buy them. You can't rely on me and John. I'm used to cover for you all the time. That's not going to work all the time. I know I'm rambling right now, but this is what it is, man. This is how I feel right now. Because you not care about my feelings right now, knowing I've been buying these games. You have not played them at all, man. Because you don't believe in retro in space. And space does exist. How you think our zodiac represents our planets right now? Or zodiac signs represent our planets right now? Think about it for a second. And this is one thing I want you to hear too as well. Cause I was just watching something on one of my zodiac channels on YouTube as well. They said you're not gonna be happy, and though you defy fire horoscope, you're not gonna be happy until 2039. This is based off the short that I saw from it was yesterday when I saw it a couple days ago. They said you're not gonna be happy until 2039. No, I'm gonna be in that year. I'm gonna be 45 years old. My cousin or your sister, my cousin will most likely be 1997, 2039. She'll be 42 years old. You won't be happy until that year. This is based off the YouTube show I saw. They talk about you're not gonna be happy until. I'm not gonna be happy until. They said for my zodiac, they said I'm not gonna be happy until 2025 and 2028. Yeah. But anyways, my cousin obviously. But anyways, so like I said, buy these games, man. Stop riding on me and John for these games. Buy them, man. Buy them. You want them? You buy them. It's just that simple.
That's true.
Cause I've been mainly buying the games for me and John, so me and John be able to play on our PS4s and finish the games and platinum out. I inspired people to get these platinums. A lot of people, including people that already had 30 or more platinums like me, or 40 or more platinums, or 50 or 60 or 70. And it's rare when you have 100 platinums. I mean, you're true hard, and you played half your platinums were in retros, and the other platinums were in your longer games. But anyways, especially longer, depending on what the longer game is. But anyways, you want these games, buy them. You can't rely on me and John. Let me to buy them for you all the time, man. That's not how it works. That's too dependent. When you don't buy them, it's just that simple. Just buy them, man. Buy them. You want them that bad, buy them. But don't overpay for it either. Only a simpleton, no offense, obviously, will pay $100 for a Mad game. No one's going to do that. You out of your mind? You out of your mind? But anyways, next video after this one, we'll talk about the console wars, continue to talk about that. Then the video after that, we'll talk about this video was longer than anticipated. It was 26 minutes, obviously. But make sure you add me on for Glory 2, Furry Kingdom, Muscle Guy She 4, and Chun-Li He She. But those gamer tags are going to be changed on those two accounts once I change them. Obviously, going to be changed to different names, gamer tag names. But anyways, it's Super Nintendo 64, but without the PR. It's Super Nintendo 64, but Super. And I'll add you as a close friend on Sony as long as you're not a troublemaker, pretty much. Make sure you follow me on TikTok, add me on Facebook, and follow me on Facebook. Make sure you add me on follow me on Instagram, and I'll accept the follow request as well. But like I said, you talk to Cousin about these console wars right now, yeah. But the next video, we'll continue to talk about it in the next video, yeah. 6 minutes. That video was longer than anticipated.